What's going on, YouTube? It's Andy the Parrot Picker coming at you today with another edition of Making Money Monday. This is my eBay sales update video for the past week, which would be January 22nd through the 28th. This is episode 56. Yeah, last week I think we sold just a little over 20-some items, so I'll show you most of those here. eBay was a little slow last week for me for the first part of the week, and then it was like Saturday. eBay just turned the switch on, and the sales just came flying in. I think I had like 11 sales on just Saturday alone, which is amazing. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. And then really nothing all day Sunday until the reseller six-pack show, and I had 3 sales just during that show. So, like I said, I have no idea what's going on with eBay, but I'll take it. So, speaking of the reseller six-pack show, last night it was on Dwayne Hale Mothership Products channel. You guys, please go check that show out. It was an amazing show, probably one of the best ones that we've had yet. It was on tools of the trade, just some of the stuff all of us resellers and stuff like that in the group like to use just in our daily business and stuff like that. A lot of good stuff. I learned a ton of stuff on there, things that other people are using. We all shared, all that stuff like that. So go check it out. I will have a link down below to the Reseller Six-Pack Facebook group, and I will also put a link to Dwayne's channel down below as well, so you guys can check that out. I believe it was volume 32. So anyway, we'll jump into it, and I'll show you some of my sales from the past week. Up first, got an LLB lamb's wool sweater. It's just a size large, crew neck. It's kind of like a ribbed pullover. Really nice sweater here. I picked this up because it was just something a little unique and different. It had like little, I don't know, things on the elbow pads or whatever you want to call them. But yeah, really nice, I guess, sweater. Like I said, this being lamb's wool this time of year, that stuff always sells well. We got $35.99 out of that, plus made the buyer pay shipping. So really happy with that sale. Sold another Burberry Brit. I think I sold one of these last week. Actually, that LL Bean back there, that one sold in like 9 days, so it was a really quick turnaround. This one here was even faster. I sold this in 1 day. I was telling you, I think it was last week. It was either last week or the week before. If you guys run across these Burberry Brits, pick them up. They sell super quick. Anytime I've ever gotten them, they've never lasted me more than a week, usually just a couple days. And I got a $39.99 out of that one, and made the buyer pay shipping on that as well. So super good turnaround there. This is about the second or third one. I think this is like the third one of these National Wild Turkey Federation hats that I've run across, and I've picked them up. This one even had a spot for kind of like where you put your turkey call in the hat, so that was a little different. But it was new with tags. I got a $19.99 out of that. Free shipping. I paid $1 for this, so not too bad. And I think it's sold in just about 7 weeks. So not too bad, especially for a hat. Some hats tend to be a little long tail, but like I said, not too bad there. Love selling hats. This here is just some Polaroid PictureMate, or no, this is an Epson PictureMate film. It's for like their little square photo printer or whatever. I think I paid $1 for this at my Goodwill. Actually, I think I had this in a haul video in like a trip to the thrift a couple weeks ago. I picked this up. Yeah, this thing sold in 15 days, so I listed it. I paid $1 for it and got $19.99 out of it, so not too bad there. This here's a Beatles. It's called The End. I don't know much about the Beatles. It's a little before my time. But, yeah, so if anyone knows anything about The End, if that's an album, a tour, or whatever, leave it in the comment section below. I'd really be kind of curious because I was trying to find some information on this, and I couldn't find anything. Also, when I was doing comps, there was a whole bunch of these Beatles ties like this from Apple Corps, but I didn't see any in this pattern. So I think this one here might have been a little more rare. I got $14.99 out of this, plus made the buyer pay shipping. And that sold in 3 days, so really quick turnaround for a necktie. So here's just some Epson printer ink. I think I paid $1 a piece for these. Got $24.99 out of those. Free ship, and they were light enough. They weren't first class, so made about 20 bucks on those. Not too bad. Another LL Bean. This is a double extra large full zip fleece kind of jacket or whatever. I got $34.99 out of that, plus made the buyer pay shipping, and that sold in exactly 30 days, so not too bad there. Like I said, love selling. LL Bean's beginning to be one of my favorite brands to pick up, a brand I used to pass all the time. But between, I think, that and the vintage Nautica stuff, these are just kind of two brands that are really, really coming back. Just my opinion. This here's a new old stock Harley patch, like a vest jacket patch. And I got this for free, so I sold this for $12.99, and it sold in 5 days. I had a ton of views on this in 5 days, an absolute ton. I don't know if it's for this dealership, this Bedford Heights, Ohio dealership, or what it is, if it's a real popular dealership or not. I'm not sure, but I mean, I have more views on this than most any of my other Harley items I've ever listed in a super short period of time. So, but this one for, like I said, $12.99, free ship, and I got this for free from my gal that I'd swap Legos with and stuff like that. So she picks up things for me, just gives them to me for free, and I either give her Lego Star Trek stuff or Star Wars stuff. So we just kind of got this, you know, little thing between the two of us that we'll do, and it works out. So hey, it works out for the both of us. And if, you know, one person thinks that the other one's a little lopsided in the trading, then we'll just give each other a little bit of cash one way or the other. But it works out pretty good between the two of us for doing that. So I guess kind of the importance of networking a little bit. This here, I got a Salvation Army for $5. Just a Wounded Warrior Project 2XL Under Armour shirt. You know, new with tags. I got $29.99 out of that, plus made the buyer pay shipping. And I think that one sold in 7 weeks, so not too bad a turnaround on that. You know, I did have a price, you know, up there a little bit. Sold another Bible. So, you know, another shout out to Lonnie over at Garage Flips, who's turned me on to these Bibles. Yeah, they're just starting to be one of my bread and butter items. Oh, where is it? Where is it, guys? It's coming. It's coming. Oh, there it is. Bread and butter. But yeah, I got $18.49 out of that. And the buyer paid shipping. This went media mail. And I'm gonna give a shout out to Jim's Gems and Junk, who when I sold the Bible last week, I had a little I don't know what you want to call it, but I kind of made a little hidden joke about the Bibles, and I said, thank God that this thing went media mail. He was the only one that caught it and made a comment about it, so I thought that was pretty good that Jim caught that. So anyway, yeah, because these things are heavy. I think this was about, I don't know, 3 pounds, 4 pounds. And this one here sold in about 2.5 hours. So super quick flip on this Bible. All right, another sale. This here's a Jim Brown, Cleveland Browns jersey. I got this at my local Goodwill. I think it was. I paid like $4 for this. I don't pick up a lot of jerseys just because there's a lot of fakes out there, but this one here is a different one. This is the Players of the Century limited edition. This jersey is awesome. I got $53.99 out of that, plus we made the buyer pay shipping, so that was what, about $58. And I think that jersey sold in about 7 weeks, so not too bad. I had it 10% off. I think I had it originally listed for $60. So yeah, really happy with that sale. Just a really nice, you know, jersey. Had the like I said, it had this kind of tag on it there, and then it had the nice heavy stitching. You know, so I showed all that. And this is designed by Jeff Hamilton, which I'm not familiar with him, but I figured with all those little extras, this thing's definitely going to be worth something, and it's a 2XL. So, like I said, really happy with that sale. All right, this one here, another item. I think I sold this in about 6 days. This is actually one of my personal DVDs. I got this for Christmas, I think 2 years ago. Never watched it. We re-rented this. It was just something that we got as a gift with, I think, some popcorn and something else, kind of like just a little movie pack or whatever, Christmas time. I wasn't gonna watch it again, and I just happened to see it sitting around the house. Figured, you know what, throw it up on eBay. We'll see what happens with it. So, you know, guys, don't be afraid to just sell stuff laying around your house. Like I said, I had nothing into this, so I got $8.99 out of that, and this ship first class. So it was like $260 to ship. So yeah, I mean, I made a couple bucks on it. So here's a pair of Lucky Brand jeans. These things here sold pretty quick. Yeah, I think exactly a week. I think it was like 7 days. These sold $24.74 plus buyer paid shipping. You know, just regular Lucky jeans. These are the 361s. These here are some of the better ones I think to pick up. These are 361s, just regular vintage straight. There's another one I can't remember off the top of my head that sells really, really well in the Lucky brand. But you know, like I said, nice sale there. All right, this is my favorite sale of the week. Probably one of my favorite pickups I've had all year. Big shout out to Shane at Rise and Grind Picks, or the Rise and Grind Picker. Man, he's turned me on to selling this vintage stuff, and you guys have been noticing a little more of that in each of my sales updates. Popped on his, I believe the show is called The Vintage Spy. It's kind of just a show where does a lot of stuff with everybody brings on their old vintage stuff, not necessarily clothing, but just some antiques, collectibles, that sort of stuff. And we just kind of share and go over them. I showed this shirt on that show. I've had it on my Instagram and what have you. But yeah, this thing sold in 9 days, and I got $71.99 out of this shirt and made the buyer pay shipping. So, and I paid $2 for this at a Salvation Army. So, super happy with that sale. I mean, anytime you can make, sell some or pick something up for $2 and, get $72 out of it, I'll take that all day long. So super happy. But this is from the Voodoo Lounge tour. I believe this was in like 1994, 95. Shirt is kind of significant. It does have the Brockham tag on it. And down here in the bottom, it says that this was actually licensed. It's under license to Brockham. So I knew that everything about this was legit. I think this was the tour that the Stones were, the first tour they did without their original bassist. So kind of a significant tour. All right. Just another one of them bread and butter items. There it is. Here it comes. Just Tommy Bahama. Short sleeve, just t-shirt. The ones I have the Marlins on the chest there, those tend to do pretty well. Tend to sell pretty quick. This one here actually took just a little bit. I think this was right about 2 months. Maybe 7-8 weeks is about where it took to sell. Just regular large Pima cotton. And that went for $17.99 free ship. So here's just regular Peter Millar, extra large shirt. Like I said, I'm real picky on these Peter Millar button front shirts. They're really, really nice shirts, but it's the extra large double XL, and they got to have a pretty decent pattern on them anymore for me to pick them up, because they do tend to set. This one I've probably had 3-4 months. This is before I actually started dating some of my stuff in my listings, so I'm not exactly sure how long I've had this, but it's been a little while. So here's a pair of Tommy Bahama jeans. I sold a lot of Tommy Bahama stuff this week, so these are just regular 3830s, and these are the Caramel Vintage. Yeah, I got $44.99 out of these, plus made the buyer pay shipping. So I think I paid $3 or $4 for these at a Salvation Army. I had no idea that these pants were worth as much as what they were. Typically Tommy jeans are going to go right around about $30. In that $25 to $35 range. I happened to look these up, and these were selling really well, pretty high. So yeah, the Caramel Vintage. If you guys are picking up Tommy jeans, they tend to do a little bit better. So really happy with that sale there. Another Tommy polo shirt. I got $25.19 out of this, free shipping. So not too bad there. Another Tommy. Yeah, like I said, just that Tommy bread and butter, guys. It pays the bills. I love picking this stuff up. A lot of people say don't pick up Tommy Bahama, don't pick up Ralph Lauren. It's so saturated, this and that and the other thing. You know what? That's fine. They don't want to pick that stuff up. That's fine. It's out there for me. I have no problem selling it. This Tommy polo shirt here, I think this one sold in 7 days. So, and I got $26.99 out of this and the buyer paid shipping, so $30 for just a plain Tommy Polo shirt. But guys, you know, this has the Marlin on the chest. These are the ones that I really like to pick up, the polos with the Marlins on the chest, like the t-shirts on the, you know, with the Marlins on the chest and the t-shirts. You know, those there always do really, really well, and these have the nice like wood or shell type buttons on them. So, like I said, these do really well, guys. This here, this I've actually had for a while. This is a Dale Earnhardt Monopoly, new sealed. I got $26.99 out of that. I think I paid $1 or $2 for this at a garage sale this summer. This thing finally sold, so I was super happy about that. Sold this shirt here last night on the reseller 6-pack. Yep, the Parrot Head Pickers selling Margaritaville. Who would have thought, right? This is an extra large, so again, a little small for me. You know, this is, I think this is yeah, this is a Las Vegas, so no shoes, no shirt, no problems. Yeah, just a, you know, like I said, just a basic Margaritaville t-shirt, nothing fancy. $13.49 out of that, plus made the buyer pay shipping. Experimenting a little bit with some of my newer stuff now. I've been listing it for $14.99 plus doing a flat rate standard shipping or whatever of $4.99. So I'm still getting the $20 for t-shirts. I'm just getting it a different way. Instead of doing $19.99 free shipping, kind of listing it now for $14.99 with a $4.99 just flat standard shipping. So same money, it just looks like it's a little cheaper. So I'm always playing with shipping, so you know, in another couple months or so, you guys will probably hear me going back to just doing $19.99 free shipping either way. But I'm seeing how this works out for a little while. Always playing with my store, always, you know, doing something different. All right, so this on the reseller 6-pack show as well last night. It's a really nice Callaway Golf, just extra large polo shirt. It's the Opti Dry. I got $22.49 out of this, plus the buyer paid shipping, so really nice. That's a good price for just a basic polo shirt. But these Callaway shirts, the Ping shirts, man, if you can find a Titleist shirt, FootJoy, you know, any of these like really nice dry fit golf shirts with the golf brands on them and stuff like that, they usually do pretty well. Some of the Ashworth stuff does okay. You got to be really careful with those. Just make sure it's something special if you're going to pick up Ashworth, but some of those do sell. But yeah, Callaway usually does pretty decent. I would stick with the bigger sizes. Same with the Ping, and you know, FootJoy usually always does well. And last but not least, I also sold this on the 6-pack last night. This is a vintage, just Disney button, and I got $16.99 out of this, free shipping, and I paid $1 for this at the little charity thrift. I figured with Valentine's Day coming up and stuff like this, I should have no problem flipping this. And I think that pin sold in 14 days, so not too bad. And that Callaway Golf polo that I just showed, the orange one there, it was sold in just less than a month. So, you know, pretty quick turnaround for those. So I'm really happy with that. All right, guys, that's pretty much my sales for the week. You know, just a little variety of everything, you know, hats, jeans, shirts, toys, games, all that sort of stuff. So, you know, I mean, I typically sell a little bit of everything. You know, my main focus is the clothing, of course, but, you know, like I said, I'll sell anything I can make a buck on. So I like to try and share just a wide variety of stuff with y'all. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments for me, please feel free to leave it in the comment section below. Make sure to tune in to the Reseller 6-Pack Show on Dwayne's channel for the Tools of the Trade. If you guys haven't seen that, it's a great video. You guys are going to learn a lot from that. I will have links to that down below. But yeah, anyway, if you haven't done so yet, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell. You get notifications whenever I post new stuff and what have you. But yeah, that's going to do it. That's my time. Thanks for watching, everybody, and as always, pins up. Bye, everybody.